Hello, welcome to the Black Hearted Oracle. Now, before we get started, I'd like to pay homage and reverence to Mother Sustainer, Father Creator, and of course, my beautiful ancestors. Now, what you see laid before you is a spread for Aries, and this is a general reading for March. But please remember that we all experience energies differently, so you don't necessarily have to be experiencing this in March. You could have experienced this already, or this could be coming, or it could happen in March. Okay. We have adjacent possibilities in reverse, number 24. We have woman holding a heart, number 44. And this is dealing with your state of mind. We have this could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. And then we have number 35, storm angel, collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energies. And this is dealing with your love and romance. For your intentions, we have a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. And we have growth. The inner world, we have lotus flower, unfoldment, and I don't know how to say that, so I'm going to say Saigi. Quiet time. Take some quiet time alone and rest, meditate, and contemplate. For your, this is for your soul's guidance, right? This is protection energies, and it's number 31, the turkey. And these are your emotions, and we have air, breathing deep, entering into life, exchange of life, bringing energies. Then we have 8, the death. We have 39, the dice, and then we have 31, the sun. Okay. So adjacent possibilities in reverse, number 24. It says, when reversed, the adjacent possibilities card is a warning you to be careful not to miss an unknown opportunity because you're too married to your agenda. It's also asking you to turn inward with willingness to shake up your old unhealthy patterns and inner habits. The power of your life force moves through your deeply held habits. Projecting your energy out into the universe and calling back your results. In this way, your ongoing thoughts and beliefs are really your defining moments. And in every next moment, you have another energetic choice. So it is time to decide. Are you going to let worry and self-doubt define you? Or are you going to step into your ever-present adjacent possibilities of optimism, trust, and self-love? No matter how stuck you feel, you always have options in the thousands of choices you make every day. Woman holding a heart. It says female dealing with family, love, or emotions. It says the woman on this card wears a butterfly in her hair and holds a lovely large heart in her hands. For a woman, this card upright could be a reflection of your own state of peaceful emotion and receptivity for love. Or it might be a message that your family issues are going to resolve. You're an intuitive woman who understands the emotions of life, and you bring that awareness to all that you do. This card upright could also indicate the presence of a female friend, teacher, or confidant who's here to help with issues of love, family, or emotion. This is an even-tempered and caring person who resonates with you and your emotions. This could also portend a new love, interest, or friend coming your way. Ooh, okay. Okay. Why is adjacent possibilities reversed for Aries? Why is adjacent possibilities in reverse for Aries? Ooh, okay. It says gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, and paying off debts. It's independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Objective decision-making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. Okay, so remember this was telling you about the inner voice that you have. So you're going to have to find balance within that, while you're being independent and gaining the experiences that you need. Well, you've already gained the experiences that you need. So it's time for you to be realistic and see all the abundance of possibilities that are around you. And maybe it's also telling you that it's time to trim the fat. Okay. Why is the woman holding the heart here? Thank you. Yeah. So if there was a time where if you're the masculine, if there was a time where you and your partner hit a rough patch, it's telling you that somebody's going to offer a token of love, an apology, and start being more insensitive and listening to their intuition. Because remember, the butterfly also speaks of transformation. Or as this could say, you could be meeting someone new. It says a new person enters your life. So maybe you'll meet a feminine person who will be able to help you look at things differently. Why is this could be the one here? You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay. Yeah. Because this is saying like you've already met the person. So there is no, this is being unwilling or unable to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there's no problem. And this is you not giving up. I want to see what this unwilling to make a decision is. What is this unwilling to make a decision? Can I have 2 cards to elaborate on this, please? Thank you. 1, 2. Okay. Well, this is seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. And this right here is a movement card. So for me, this is always the thought box lover, but this is telling you that you're not giving up on your partnership that you have. And even though you're at a point where you're at a stalemate because you're waiting on seeds that you've planted to come up, I think you're wondering if the seeds that you've planted are well planted. But I always say don't be the person that goes and digs up your seeds in order to see if they're growing. Have faith. And don't do anything to jeopardize this. Even though you guys might be going through a rough patch of not being able to, a collision of beliefs, styles, and attitudes. Just be careful of that, okay? And it says, it is your time to turn and to learn to deal with the energy that is around you without compromising your own. She appears when energies with major differences collide, when intentions are vastly different, when techniques are worlds apart, when incompatible beliefs meet up. There is nothing wrong at all with difference. Diversity is wonderful. Shadows and lights are beautiful and necessary and can coexist in harmony. But certain kinds of differences do not blend, like oil and water. They separate and cannot coexist in harmony. Therefore, I bring change. When change comes for some, it is simple, easy and flowing. For others, dramatic, erratic, wild and full of static. I appear when 2 forms of energy collide, high and low. I burn away the old and create clear, fresh vibration, where all that is stale and fearful and unpleasant has been cleared away. While you'll be nudged out of your comfort zone, you'll also realize how much has changed, how far you have come. The results will be worth the pressure. When I appear, know that it is natural for people to feel tension, become even more entrenched in their beliefs, refuse to let go, and the only approach is Clearly and powerfully remain in your integrity. Do not compromise who you are out of a misguided notion of being compassionate. You must speak the truth that is in your heart and stay committed to that truth. There may be arguments and even angry situations and fights at the moment. Withheld energies are being freed so that they can be released. You will overcome the truth about a situation. You will uncover the truth about a situation. Any lies, deception, manipulation, and cheating will be revealed. All is about to become very transparent. Her fierce bright light will reveal all that is hidden so that you can banish, so that it can be banished for good. Sorry. Okay. Wow. So Aries, I don't know if it's you or someone else who's going to have to be making an apology, because remember, this Knight of Fire is here. You know, and someone is unable to make a decision because they're wondering if the seeds are well planted, even though they shouldn't be giving up on their relationship. You know, because this won't be the one, and that you've already met the romantic partner that you care about. But it seems like there's a lot of problems going on. But remember that the woman holding the heart says that that the familial problems would be fixed. So maybe you're going to go through a little rocky time where, you know, there's going to be more intense arguments, or there's going to be arguments, you know. Okay, let's see why she's here. Why is the Storm Angel here for Aries? Okay. Well, yeah, okay. So whatever sneakiness has been going on, it seems like that's going to come to light. But what that will do is lead to a greater self-love, you know, and a resurgence of a relationship, because I guess this woman is going to be compassionate, or you'll be compassionate, you know, and that will lead to victory. Okay, a personal issue reaches a resolution, full moon in Cancer. In Cancers, the Chariot card does deal with cars, you know, so this could be saying that if you're having issues with your car, that, you know, it'll reach a resolution. Things will work out. But whatever personal issue, if this is dealing with this situation over here, it's going to come to a resolution. And Cancer also deals with the home and family. So it's looking very good. What is this personal issue? Okay. Wow. Yeah, so this is heartbreak. This is great sadness. Take time to heal. Need to forgive yourself and others. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So this is the King of Fire. So this is in your energies. So if you were once this Knight of Fire, you're now increasing yourself into be a King of Fire, and you're going to be focused more on following your intuition because of whatever sadness that you're dealing with. But that is coming to an end, you know. And if this is dealing with growth, you know, if you're looking for advancement, then the growth card is here telling you that it's here. So if that is the personal issue that you're dealing with that is bringing you sadness, remember that it is coming to a resolution. And with this, it also speaks of success. Yeah, see? You're just going to have to put in the work. And I mean, I know people don't like to hear it, but it's true. You have to put energy in before you can get energy out. Why is the growth here with the Three of Earth? And it also speaks of partnerships. Why is the, you know, starting new ventures and businesses? So if there's someone in your life or you're starting a new venture, it's telling you that, you know, it's going to lead to growth. And this is not going to be hidden from you anymore. Yeah, this opportunity won't be hidden from you. It's going to come to light. You're going to see it. That, you know, this power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, to be a team player, is going to lead to an opportunity that's going to be uncovered. What is this unfoldment? What is this lotus flower for Aries? You know, and the lotus also speaks of, okay, like the deepest and darkest mud at the bottom of the swamp, not swamp, but the pond, that is where the lotus blooms from. You know, every night it sinks to the water, down beneath the water, and every morning it rises to greet the sun. And it unfolds its petals into a glorious show. So just like how this growth is happening, that's what it's telling you that it's going to happen in your life, that no matter what you have been through, that you can be rest assured that a brighter day is coming when you will be able to unfold like the lotus and be known for what you're bringing into the world. Why is the lotus flower here for Aries? Thank you. Yeah. See, you're going to be, and that's your card, Aries. That's funny. Okay, so yeah, exactly. But you're going to have to trust your intuition in order to get here, right? Because you're unfolding into an emperor, organized and logical, structured and disciplined, a true leader. More on the unfoldment and the emperor for Aries, please. Or for the unfoldment. Thank you. Wow, these are both in reverse. Okay. So maybe you're going to be getting some not so good news. But the Sun card, remember, is always a good card. But maybe because you're not seeing the adjacent possibilities, or you're stuck in a state of worrying, don't do that to yourself. Remember to stay high vibrational to draw in the things that you really need. And it's urging you to, you know, take some time. So maybe what this is saying is take some time to rest and don't be back and forth. You know, take the quiet time, take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. And to raise your vibrations and get in touch with your higher self. Why is Psyche here? Yeah. So that way that you can get in tune with what your true passions are. Because there's an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. Now is the time to really seek after your passions. After you get in tune with exactly what you want. And sometimes we do plan, you know, sometimes we do plan and we think, okay, we've made this plan and this plan is for the next 5 years, but we don't go back and review and see if the plan is still in line with what we're doing. Not to say you should switch your plans. The end result is always the same. But, you know, we meander through obstacles to get to where we want to get to. Okay, this is falling in love, or wedding proposals, a need for balance, emotions, and an invitation to a social event. Emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, and contemplative. Yeah, but you're not doing that. So again, it's telling you to take some quiet time to yourself. In whatever hobby or, you know, whatever form of meditation that you use. You don't have to sit on a chair and go, Can I get one more card in the Psyche? Why is, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you got to come to grips with what your truth is. Yeah. And in that quiet time is where you'll find your inspiration. And totally get to see the truth of a situation, even though it might be challenging to get what you want off the ground. You're still the emperor who can do these things. Why is the turkey here as a protection energy? And I just want to point out with the turkey is like the sacrificial lamb, right? So my thing is, it's all great to want to help someone and everything, but don't do it at the expense of your own power, you know? But this turkey speaks of abundant harvest, to give, to receive, a true gift of spiritual or intellectual mastery, sacrifice, materialism, and guilt, and saints and mystics, and higher vision. But this is also the sacrificial lamb. So this, I urge you not to put yourself last all the time. You know, we have to be the most important things in our lives in order to be great for someone else. Right? And especially don't do this. Don't overkill yourself for an opportunity. Even though there's good news here about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. Why? Yeah, and you should be patient for your success. Because you're just at the beginning of your journey. Further on this turkey, please. Further on the turkey for Aries. Yeah. And what's going to happen is you're going to have a contented and rewarding family life, emotion and material needs met, trustworthy relationships. Even if it's going through a rough patch where you guys are working out the kinks, it's telling you that you're going to be contented within your family life, but there is a balance of give and take that is needed. One person can't be the one who is, the burden is on. The burden has to be shared because that's what the families are for. You know? Okay. Air. It says breathing deep, entering into life, exchange of life, bringing energies. Why is air here for Aries? Why is air here for Aries? Thank you. You have the illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. Again, I find that very hard. So maybe your partner, this has to deal with your partner, and you can be the person who gives your partner the motivation. You know, you can remind your partner that there's news of an exciting endeavor, use originality and ingenuity, and that they need to have confidence. Because I find it very hard pressed to find an Aries that is lacking of confidence. I mean, these people are the ones who, they're the go-getters. The world is theirs, right? I mean, they're represented as the emperor in the tarot. Okay, so yeah, so if this is not you, Aries, I mean, anything could happen. You know, people's confidence does get knocked. But if this is not you and this is your partner, it's telling you that you need to breathe some air into your partner and allow them to know that they are confident, you know, and they can be more outgoing and more creative. Because there's news of an exciting new endeavor there, but they just need to build up their confidence. Why is the air here for Aries with the 8 of Swords and the Page of Fire? Why is it? Okay. So there's a Sagittarius in your life that there's something that they're not getting over, right? Because it's in reverse. So that means that this person is out of balance. And if you're not dealing with a Sagittarius, the reason why I say Sagittarius because this is the Sagittarius card. But if you're not dealing with a Sagittarius, there's someone in your life that's out of balance because they're not able to get over some kind of backstabbing or betrayal, right? You know, they're unable to put an end to the end of a difficult situation and embrace the changes that are happening because they're not expecting things to get better, you know, because these are in reverse. And just as I was feeling that this wasn't your energy, but it was telling you that you have the ability to breathe deep and to exchange life-giving energy. So if you are the one who is more optimistic, it's telling you to offer that to your partner. You know, you can't allow another person's energy to diminish yours, even though it is a very hard thing to master. Trust me, I know. Right? And the Chariot card came out again. So it's telling you that if this is dealing with a car, because the Chariot, as I said, it can deal with a car. And remember that you had the Cancer card right here. Yeah. So it's, you know, telling you that an important achievement, self-discipline, willpower, and public recognition. But this person, that's what they need. That's what you can offer them, you know, is a way for them to be self-disciplined, even if it's just through your own actions. But remember not to become the sacrificial lamb on this. even though you have to give to receive, even though there has to be a balance. There has to be a balance. You can't be a martyr. Okay? Now, with this cards, I got 2 messages from these, right? I heard that if you have a gambling problem, that maybe this time is not the best time to be doing this, that now may be a time to put an end to the gambling, right? Or don't gamble with your health, okay? Even though the situation is going to turn out to be good, you know, an important achievement, but it's going to require a lot of self-discipline. So whatever you're gambling with, don't gamble with that. If it is actually gambling, now is not a good time for that. It doesn't seem like, you know, because if you add these 2, it ends up back to 39. So you don't want to put a death to your sunshine. Okay, why is the death card here for Aries? Why is the death card here for Aries? Why is the death card here for Aries? The star. Oh no, the ego. Wow. So yeah, it's saying false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative and fear-based thoughts. Yeah. So if you are somebody who gambles a lot and you're having financial troubles, I'm telling you, now is not a time to do that, because the devil is here, and the devil, you know, is always whispering in our ears. Why is the devil here with the death card? It's telling you to put an end to all the devil energies in your life. Whether that's overeating, over shopping, over drinking. Yeah, see? There's going to be no wish fulfillment in this if you keep going with this. Why is the 9 and the devil card, yeah, hermit, not following your inner guidance, you know? This is not doing the necessary healing that it takes to move boldly on our journeys. Okay. Why is the gambling card here for Aries? Why is the gambling? Why is the dice here for Aries? Why is the dice here for Aries? Why is the dice here for Aries? Yeah, release the death card again. See, it came right back out. So please be very, very careful. Be very careful. Whatever you're planning on gambling with, think twice. You know, because this could be real healing. You know, don't get smug. Don't get fearful. If you're dealing with a health condition, don't gamble with your health. Or if this is actual, like, gambling money, don't do it. Don't do it. It doesn't look good. Even though the sun is here. But the sun is here as a warning to tell you that if you release this and don't do this, or don't gamble with your health, the situation will be better. And remember, the sacrificial lamb is here. So don't be working yourself to the bone and then having health issues. Okay? Because remember, you were told that you needed to take quiet time alone. Okay. Why is the sun here for Aries? Yeah. You got to be compassionate to yourself. Tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, and loving. Why is the Queen of Water clarifying the sun? And you got to nurture yourself. 4 of Water, yeah. So whatever opportunity, wow, whatever opportunity that you think is here, it's telling you that you have to miss that opportunity. You know, don't allow discontent and boredom. You know, open your eyes to the possibilities, right? The adjacent possibilities here. Aries, be very careful. Sorry to be stressing it like this, but yeah, be very careful, because what it's going to do is going to cause some arguments in your love life, and it's going to, you know, yeah. Yeah, don't do it. Why is the Four of Water here with the Queen of Water with the Sun? Why is the Four of Water here with the Queen of Water with the Sun? Nothing more? Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to tell? There we go. Is there anything else you'd like to tell Aries before we go? Gosh. Is there anything else you'd like to tell Aries before we go? Oh, I didn't even read it. Open guidance. Wow. Is there anything else you'd like to tell Aries? Yeah. 4 more cards, please. One more. Strength. Okay. Yeah, Magician, Knight of Air, the Wheel, the 5 of Air, Queen of Earth. Okay. Yeah. So this is enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. You know, I normally see this card as what we all need to be in order to have a successful life and successful relationship. But in this reading, I honestly see it as what they said. It's time for you to take some quality time to yourself. And whatever it is that you like to do, it's time to do that. You know, don't give your whole life just to your job, right? Come out of whatever confusion that you're needing, that you're in, that you might be confused about. Come out of that. See the possibilities that you have all around you, right? It's time to make a judgment call on whatever situation is bothering you. Yeah, and if you're being emotionally manipulative, it's advising you not to do that. You know, and don't allow somebody else to mislead you or manipulate you. And it's telling you also not to have competing goals or bothersome details with others. Avoid the conflicts. So even if somebody is in your life and they're being emotionally manipulative and using, you know, trigger words in order to trigger you off into an argument, it's telling you to avoid that, to move away to calmer waters. You know, stand on your square, find your strength. You know, because you have the powers to be the magician. So you can create whatever it is you want in your life. You know, things may happen, but you got to just speak your mind with confidence. But don't be too much in the headspace, because the wheel is willing to turn. You know, from these 5 of Air, unwise choices